up, beautiful people? It is your baby mama, favorite baby mama, Stormy P, and this is another episode of Chocolate Chip and Sip, the modern day female perspective. Damn, son, back at it again. By the time this drops, it will be post-Thanksgiving. Hopefully your belly and heart are full, okay? Hopefully your bougie auntie ain't asked you those same corny-ass questions. When you gonna get in a relationship? When you gonna have another baby? Bitch, worry about yourself, okay? I hope you did not have to endure any of that torture this year. Listen, because that's what it is, all right? Shy, where your mic? You ain't even on the mic. Thank you. So all that aside, your girl has been working on herself, okay? And not like my usual work on myself where I go to therapy once a week and I forget everything my therapist say when I leave, okay? I mean like actually working on herself, setting better boundaries, okay? Coming to new realizations. Y'all, I started manifesting. Oh, she's toxic. I started manifesting. I started this new workbook called Manifesting Your Husband, okay? But to be clear, I am aware that matching pajamas ain't looking too good this year, but that's okay. That's okay. Because if I have to wait to be in matching pajamas with my forever person and just have to skip another season, then that's okay. That's okay. Can't nobody hear you, Shad. Thank you. So with all that being said, I've come to a few realizations, a few questions that I've had to ask myself and wanted your input on as well. Because I'm thinking, I almost got this shit figured out, y'all. Almost. Not quite. Not all of it. But I almost got this shit figured out. And one of the first things that I really had to ask myself was, does the dating pool have piss in it? Or is it entitlement? And I'm going to say that again. Like I said, I think I got this shit figured out, y'all. Because I was thinking, what's one thing that everybody is complaining about? Whether you're male or female, it seems like it always comes down to the same thing. Does the dating pool really have piss in it? Or is it entitlement, right? And the reason I say that is because we're not talking about individuals. I ain't talking about you and the people you go to church with. I ain't talking about you and the guys you run ball with, okay? I ain't talking about you and the girls your group chat. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about you individually as a person. I'm talking about as a whole, right? What do we hear people mostly complaining about? The guys are going to be saying, oh, well, she wanted me to pay her rent after 3 weeks. She wanted me to buy her bag after 2 text messages. Okay, entitlement. She feels entitled to his money, right? Ladies, what are you saying all the time? Oh, well, he wanted to come over and catch a vibe after 1 date. He wanted me to send him booty cheeks after 3 good morning texts, right? Entitlement. You feel entitled to some ass because you took me on a date. Okay, so hear me out. Does the dating pool have piss in it? Or is it entitlement? I think that if we really locked in and got these two things squared away, like, yo, it doesn't matter what you buy for a woman, you are not entitled to coochie. Ladies, I don't care how nice that man is. If your rent is due on the first, it's going to be due on the first with or without him. Don't tell him you need to borrow something. Don't do that. Don't do that. So I'm asking, is it piss in the dating pool or is it entitlement, right? Now, if you heard all of that and you still standing 10 toes down on, no, Stormy, the dating pool got piss in it. These niggas ain't shit. These bitches ain't that. Da, 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 da. I feel like we talked about this a few episodes ago, right? And if you still heard all that and you feel like the dating pool still got piss in it, stop going to community pools. Okay? We talked about this. If you think the dating pool has piss in it, stop going to community pools. Okay? There's nothing really, it's not really a lot of conversation we need to have on that, right? And you know the community pools I'm talking about. The ones that let everybody in. The guys be in there with socks on in the pool. You know, okay? The ladies be having tracks and Band-Aids floating all over the place. It's gross. It's fucking gross, all right? Stop going to community pools, people. You need to start going to those gated pools, okay? The ones you need a wristband to get into, okay? Yeah, the wristband. They got different color wristbands too, all right? They got red, the red wristband. That means you got a primary care physician, okay? You got a My Chart on standby, ready to show if need be, okay? Yes. Those are the ones you want to look for your spouse in. Look for your serious relationships in. Those are the ones that are going to have the good quality people in it, all right? They got a yellow wristband, okay? Those are the ones that come with a therapist. I require a yellow wristband, okay? We need all of that, okay? Blue wristbands, emotional intelligence, very important, very fucking important. Green wristbands, okay? That means your finances right, okay? You got disposable income, all right? These are the wristbands that we need, people, okay? Stop going to them community pools. We need to be at the ones that have a few more guidelines, okay? Because you keep going to the pool in the middle of the hood and don't understand why you keep leaving with a little bit of hepatitis every time you go. That's why. Every time you go to that pool, you leave a little bit of pink eye. It's because it's trash. Trash, okay? And once we decide that we're going to start visiting better pools, we will have better outcomes. Now, am I promising you're going to automatically find your person when you start having better boundaries and going to different pools? No. But at least you'll have more fun swimming. I mean, shit. And that's the least we can ask for, okay? The least. But I really wanted to get back into this whole entitlement thing, right? Because I really do feel like that's a large part of what's really messing with the dating pool right now, right? And it's like, I think it's two sides of it, right? So like, you can say and do all the right things, and that person could still not like you, okay? I feel like a lot of times we had these conversations of, oh, but I showed up with flowers. I treated her like a gentleman. Yeah, and she still just don't fucking like you, bro. It's okay. Ladies, oh, but I gave him coochie. Oh, but I sucked the dick. And he still don't like you. That's your fault. That's your fault. Like, bro, nobody is entitled to give you anything for anything. Like, are you dumb? Are you okay? Are you okay? Like, there is no rule book or set of plays that you can say and do and guarantee to find your person. Like, we also have to factor in chemistry. We have to factor in attraction. We have to factor in, I just don't fucking like you, right? And I feel like for whatever reason, people be trying to shame folks for having their own preferences, right? I didn't say prejudice. I said preferences, okay? Because there's a difference, all right? Some of y'all be trying to pass off prejudices, preferences, and I don't like that. I don't fucking like that, okay? No, I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole, okay? You know who you are. I ain't even gonna go down there with y'all. But yeah, man, I just think that these are things that we need to pay attention to. And once we start saying and standing on these things, we'll have better outcomes. And all that aside, even though you're lonely, even though you may be bored, even though you're sick of sitting in the house, want to try these new restaurants, just want some companionship, you still got to date people you like. I know. Yeah, we still got to date people we like. I know. The holiday season is coming up. Auntie at Thanksgiving got to you, didn't she? I know. You saw the matching pajama pics on Black Love Feed, and it got to you, didn't it? I know. But I feel like we still have to have these boundaries of dating, entertaining, and giving our time to people that we actually like. Because when we don't, we end up hurting people that have done nothing wrong and who are genuinely good people. This is actually how villain stories are made, okay? Like when you continually entertain people you don't like and they don't understand why they're doing the right things and just getting these harsh outcomes, this is how you create the fuck boys. This is how. You cannot tell me any different. Every fuck boy is actually a hurt boy, okay? Every hoe ass fuck girl is actually a hurt girl, okay? So I feel like we just need to pay attention to those things. Hold on, wait, let me scroll back up. Hold on one second. What was that? Workman9010 says, yep. Deuce Club said, not a little bit of hepatitis, ma'am. Bird1701 says, hey, Stormy, are you going to see Wicked? I did today. It was phenomenal. I heard amazing things about Wicked. I did not go see it. I do not have an interest in going to go see it. I know. Miss Musical, Miss Theater Girl doesn't want to see Wicked. No. Am I probably going to see it? Yeah, but maybe when it like come on Disney Plus. Ain't that a Disney movie? Yes. Okay. Well, fuck it. I'll see you then. But yeah, that's it. Were you saying 10 minutes left or we're 10 minutes in? No, it's not. So we recorded 10 minutes?
Yeah. Well, we have 10 minutes left.
Oh, well, I didn't know. Should I get somebody in there?
I
Because you don't never do 10 minutes. You don't never do 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. Scrap the Film Guru says, I really agree with your fuckboy and girl analogy. They are hurt and unhealed. Hey, relationship talk with G's. MK Designs 100. I love your videos. Thank you so much. I really just be on here saying shit that pop in my head, but thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, a lot of times people be moving in like these boss bitch and top tier nigga energies, but a lot of it really be hurt. A lot of hurt. You can always tell because something just peeks through and just like, like, oh, okay. Who hurt you? Don't start. Shad said like they white baby mama, and I'm not going to get into it. Okay. Hear me when I say, fuck it. Yeah, I'm just going to say this one thing. I'm just going to say this one thing, and that's it, right? Now Shad want to fucking grab his mic. I'm just going to say this one thing, and that's it. Just do your research on people, okay? I always say, coming from someone who is actively giving relationship advice on the internet, don't listen to everyone who gives relationship advice on the internet. That's all I'm going to say. Like, me personally, I come on here and we had these conversations. I say, yo, this is what talking to the lady taught me, okay? This is what I've reflected about this week. This is what I've worked on myself on. This is what I've experienced, right? When you start listening to people who don't have that precursor in their message and they're hell bent on putting a certain type of man or female down, 9 times out of 10, they're full of shit, okay? Shai said 9 times out of 10 they got white baby moms. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. All I'm going to say is sometimes shit be a little fugazi, okay? That's it and that's all. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know that man. Okay. Yeah. No shade to people with white baby moms who are a little fugazi. All I'm gonna say is, listen with a grain of salt. Yeah, if it don't apply, let it fly. But when you hear these people and they do not give the precursor of, hey, this is what I worked on myself on, or hey, this is what I've talked to my therapist about, or this is what I've learned through my life coach, and they're just actively spewing, hating on a certain type of person. Take it. Stop. Shot. Shot. They can't hear you. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. I hate Shot. Blurred1701 says, do you think it's too much when you are on a date and someone asks you, what are you looking for? And you honestly say you are intentionally dating? Because I've gotten pushback on that. Oh Oh my fucking God. Yes. Okay. Hold on. This is a very important thing, right? And I get this so much, it frustrates me. Okay. When I say I am intentionally dating, it does not mean I want to get married tomorrow. Men, why do y'all think that when women say we are intentionally dating, it's like, yo, bro, I got shut the fuck up. Shut up, okay? Why do y'all think when women say we are intentionally dating, we have already put a deposit down on a wedding dress, okay? Tomorrow we have an appointment at the courthouse. That's not what that means. Intentionally dating means that I'm only giving and partaking in activities, events, peoples who align with my goal and are going to get me closer to my goal. So at the end of the day, no, I don't want to come to your house at 3 a.m. and catch a vibe. Why? Because I know where that leads. Pound Town, okay? I'm trying to go to matching pajama season and wedding menus. Pound Town doesn't interest me. So when I say I'm intentionally dating and you're actively giving up events, ideas, dates that show me that you're not really interested in a relationship, marriage, or forever, I'm not interested, okay? And I don't know why y'all really love to spin it. Like, well, how can we get there if we don't get to know each other? I know that. I fucking know that, okay? I understand that. But what I'm saying is I'm only interested in getting to know people who are going to get me closer to my goal. So if you tell me, I'm saying like, I'm just trying to see like, what it be like? We can catch a vibe. We can hang out for real, for real. I ain't really trying to get too serious because, you know, like, it be sticky out here. Boy, fuck you, okay? Fuck you. It can be sticky out here for you, but what I'm saying is it's not sticky for me, right? The next time a woman tells you she is intentionally dating, understand that she's only partaking in people, events, places, and things that get her closer to her goal. Ain't nobody trying to get married tomorrow. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, okay? Blurred1701 says, yes, Stormy. Scrap the Film Groove says, because there is a new catchphrase every month. So we confuse the fuck on the trendy phrases of the month. Listen, if intentionally dating is one of them, don't look at it as a catchy phrase. Look at it as women are actually starting to have better standards and make better decisions. And if that makes it a catchy phrase, good. This is the catchy phrase we need, my guy. Okay? Hold on, wait. I'm scrolling, y'all. Scrolling. Hold on. Steady Improvement 8 says, what's your ring size? I'm trying to see some. It's a size 8, okay? Preferably princess cut, invisible setting, double halo. I'm also open to like a pear shape if that's cool with you. But yeah, that's it. Thank you. In case a marriage-minded nigga wanted to know, like... Shut up. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to scroll back down. Wait a second. Apollo 1017 says, what's your goal, Stormy? I'm somebody fine ass, fit ass wife. Okay. I just ain't found them yet. So like, if it's not getting me closer to that, it's probably not for me. And I'm okay with that. Like, that's another thing you have to accept when you're intentionally dating. Everybody isn't going to be for you. And you have to really be okay with that. Like, yo, I understand the goals and the aspirations we have for our life right now might not fit. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. Doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It just means we're not a good fit for one another. And I don't even trip on it no more because I don't expect people to understand my vision if God didn't give it to them. Okay? So it's like, if we aren't meant to be, we aren't meant to be. You're just not where I am right now. And I'm fine with that. Like, I've made peace with that for real. Thank you, Gordon H22, board a badge. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, Gordon H. Deuce Club says, sound good, but women also misconstrue what that means. If I'm on a date with you, that is my intention to get to know you and identify more. Okay, so two things can be true, right? So a man can say, yeah, if I'm on a date with you, my intention is to get to know you. Cool. But what's your intention after we get to know each other, right? Because my intention after we get to know each other is to see if we're a good fit to be in a relationship and eventually get married. If your intention is just to get to know me, to see what I look like when the lights go off. Okay. And honestly, I've been in the gym. So when the lights is on, for real, right? Like if your intentions are not for a forever, we're still not a good fit, respectfully. Like I'm just not, that's not my goal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like two things can be true. Like I said, your intention can be to get to know me, but what happens? What's the intention after we get to know each other? That's what has to align, honestly. Mr. Ready, Set, Go brought a badge. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you. Go Ham 2126 brought a badge. Thank you, Freckles. Deuce Club said heavy on the fine and fit. Go Ham brought another badge. Thank you, Freckles. My future wife right here. Well, thank you, Wise Choice. Thank you. So yeah, those are things that we need to get to a better understanding about, right? So all that aside, how do we get here? How do we make sure we're pouring into and our intentions are aligning with the right person, right? I think that every person in this world has a good understanding and knows how to display discernment. But we like to act like we don't. Every person on the world has a great understanding of discernment. We just like to pretend we don't. And it's fine, but I want you to be real with me, and I'm gonna be real with you when I say, yo, sometimes we like to play stupid. We do. Sometimes we just like to play stupid, right? And the reason I say that is because the same way you can't eat at everybody's house is the same way you can't date and give your time and attention to everybody, okay? Now hear me out when I say this. The same way you don't eat at everybody's house is the same way you can't give your time and attention to everybody, okay? You understand and you have discernment. You just pick and choose when you want to use it. And this is a safe space, so it's cool. I'm guilty of it. You guilty of it. We all done it before. It's fine. This is a safe space. We're going to be cool here. We're going to be honest. We're going to tap in and say, yeah, sometimes we like to play stupid, right? And the reason I say that is because you know you can't eat at everybody's house, okay? Some people be letting their cat on the kitchen counter, okay? Some people wash their greens in the bathtub, okay? Some people got roaches, okay? You already know you can't eat at everybody's house. So stop acting like you can date everybody. Stop acting like everybody you run into is going to be the person for you. You have discernment. Stop acting like you don't, okay? You know how to make good choices. I know you know how to make good choices. Honestly, when y'all have a potluck at work, you already know you ain't eating Susan food. Anybody that got my kids have paws or any type of shit like that on their workstation cubicle, I'm not eating from your house. I'm not eating from your house, okay? Because I already know you let your kids in the kitchen, okay? I can't eat that. I don't want that. I don't, okay? So I feel like the AC Lightning says greens in the bathtub is crazy. And you know what? In the year 2024 of our Lord, some people are still washing their greens in the bathtub. Okay? Slavery is over. Okay? You have to realize you can't wash all the greens at once. Okay? Break them apart. And you better have a separate tub in that sink. Don't just wash them in the sink either. Okay? Break them apart. Wash them separately. And if you don't have the patience to do that, I don't have the patience to eat at your house. That's it. Deuce Club said, ain't no way. I need to see pictures of food being prepared. Ain't nobody stopping to take pictures of their food, okay? You just know some people got it and some people don't, okay? My Boogs Men 5 says, if you the one with roaches or the bathtubs, then you can eat at everybody's house. Oh, shit. Hold on. You might be onto something. If you're comfortable eating at everybody's house, you probably have roaches, or you wash greens in the bathtub, or you let your cat on the counter. You let your dog in the kitchen, getting up on the countertops. You do. That makes sense. That would make sense why you're okay with it. you might be on something. Hold on. Hold on. Roland St. Cloud said, my kids have paws. You know what I'm talking about. The AC Lightning says, greens in the bathtub is crazy. iRob801 says, roaches. Yeah, man. I think that we like to pretend that we don't have discernment when we really do. And depending on the situation, our discernment is immaculate. Okay. Top tier. Okay. We are better than Rain Man when making decisions. Okay. Depending on the situation, your discernment will change, right? And I'm telling you to apply that same discernment when you're eating at people's house to when you're dating. I guarantee you'll have a better outcome. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. I want to say, like I said, the key is to apply that discernment to all of your life, not just when you're trying to decide if you want to eat at Miss Lorraine house. Okay. Apply that discernment to your whole life. But all that aside, another part of having discernment is also realizing what triggers you, what works for you and what doesn't, and being okay with that, right? So the more time that goes on, I told you I've been doing my Manifest Your Husband booklet, okay? You know, it's going to be so crazy if, like, you know, a year from now, like, I got my husband, and I'm like, yo, I told you I was manifesting my husband. Like, right? And if it don't, guess what? That's okay. And the key is to have both those perspectives, okay? Thank you. And thank you, right? Yeah, like I said, it's important to realize what triggers you and things to look out for, right? And I realized certain phrases really get under my skin. Like, is it one thing that somebody says to you and like, the fuck you, bitch, right? Hold on, because my piece of hair is sticking out. Let me put it back in. Okay, great. Is there one phrase that really triggers the fuck out of you? Because it is for me. And honestly, I feel like maybe it's just me when I say this, but let me know if it's you too. Nobody wants to hear, I can have anybody, but I chose you. Okay, but why wouldn't you? Bruh, I swear, nothing triggers the shit out of me more than I could have anybody, but I choose you. And you up here yelling and blah, 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 blah. And you worried about so-and-so. I could have had anybody, but I chose you. Why wouldn't you, first of all? Like, I'm confused. Maybe I missed a part of this conversation, but I'm confused. Number one, why wouldn't you? You like it here, right? I thought you chose me because you like it here. I'm confused. If you don't, why the fuck are you here? What's happening? What's happening? What's fucking happening? Right? A nigga tell me I could have had anybody, but I chose you. It's like, now I'm going to jail. Like, Blurred1701 says, typically those who say that actually could not have had anyone, but they want to boost their own ego. I agree. Like, most of the times when people say that, they actually can't have anyone they want to. It's like, you're right where you're supposed to be, but go off, sis. Let me know what you're mad about today. Like, like, throw off. I'm gonna let you have your moment, but typically when people say that, they actually can't have who they want to. But I'm gonna let you have your moment, right? You're right where you want it to be, but I'm gonna let you have your moment. Go off. Go off. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, right? That's the first thing. First thing that automatically comes to my mind is, okay, but why wouldn't you? But okay, go off. Let have you have a moment, right? Secondly is, 9 times out of 10, you're saying that because I have voiced my concerns or something, right? 9 times out of 10, you're saying that because I voiced my concerns on something. And it's like, bro, don't tell me you can have anybody, but you chose me. Show me. Like, show me. All that means nothing to me. If I'm telling you and voicing my concerns on something, let me know my concerns are valid. Don't automatically shoot me down with, I can't have anybody, but I chose you. Okay, and nigga, I'm telling you what I have a problem with. I'm asking how can we compromise to get to a situation where we're both comfortable? And your first thought is, I can have anybody, but I chose you? Same, nigga. What the fuck? Like, I am confused. Like, I hate when people try to belittle your point of view or make it feel like your concerns aren't valid. Like, I brought this to you because I'm trying to work through it. I didn't give you an ultimatum. I voiced my opinion. I voiced my concerns. Like, as my partner, your duty, your job, your obligation, number one, is to make me feel like my concerns are valid. My concerns are heard. Baby, we really just want to be heard for real. And I don't care how minuscule, how minute, how unimportant it may seem. If I had the courage to bring it to you, it's bothering me. Address that shit. Like, what? What? Like, I am confused. Like, me bringing this to you is because I want you to put my spirit at ease. It doesn't matter that you feel like it's not important to you. I am your partner. Like, we supposed to have a companionship, a partnership. And it's not feeling like it, my guy. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't make me question the position I play in your life by downplaying my concerns. Don't like that. Don't like that at all, right? It's like, yo, if I tell you I'm bothered about something, like, make me feel important. Now, on the same token, I'm not going to go OD and be like, yo, unfollow that bitch now. Those aren't the type of concerns that I'm bringing. Unless it's somebody you used to deal with and she leaving wild shit on your post. That's a little different. But it's like, yo, 9 times out of 10, I'm telling you something that I feel like it's really getting under my skin. And I'm not giving you an ultimatum with it. I'm just saying, like, hey, real fast, I just want to tap in because this is bothering me. Is there any way we can, like, get to some type of compromise? Like, how can we move forward from this? But, like, you saying, like, oh, bitch, it ain't that deep. I can have anybody but I chose you. And now you have no one. That's it. That's it. Hold on, let me scroll back up. Roland St. Cloud said, trying to shame you into submission. Trying to shame me into submission. Crazy. Oh no, I clicked the wrong button. Sorry, guys. My booksman says, I think that phrase says that in your head, you think you settled for me. I agree 1000%. I think if you tell me like I can have anybody, but I chose you, you feel like you settled for me? Is that what it is? Because that's what it's giving. I agree 1000%. 1000%. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. My bad. Everybody Loves Miles says, let me have you. G-Weg says, you're what I miss. Everything. You late, bruh. Nehemiah says, he chose you like Yu-Gi-Oh! Workman 9010 says, sounds like a narcissist. No Other Anthony says, discernment exists within the capacity of one's own morality. Oh, this motherfucker spitting. Yes. Deuce Club said, that's a wild statement, especially as a response. It's given I don't have to address your petty concerns. I agree. Like, not only is that my titty sweating? Hold on. I put lotion on my chest, y'all. That's where I fucked up today. But no, I agree though. I feel like if you give me that as response, it's kind of giving like, it's not worth my attention. I don't have to address your petty concerns. Like, ugh, peon. Like, you know what I mean? I feel that. Legacy Magic says, not the titties sweating. I put lotion on my chest, y'all. That's where I fucked up at. I be trying to be hydrated so you don't call me ashy. And sometimes I be overdoing it because I like to be like, if you're listening on audio, you probably didn't see what I did, but I'm gonna do it again. Right? And yeah, that's it. Blurred 1701 says, how have you been with going outside? So happy that you ask. I haven't. Next question. All right, guys. So now we are going to get into the edible portion of the show. So the edible portion is where I read questions and comments that you guys send in. And usually on the day we record, I put a prompt up saying, ask me anything. But if you have a question or a story to share or tell on a day that I don't put the prompt up, you can always email me at inquiries@stormypea.com. And I'm not gonna lie, I fucked up, y'all. I forgot to put the prompt up today. So if you're on the live, feel free to type a question down into the chat or click the question mark right there and put your question in there. And we will get into it. All right. So yeah. Nobody asked this, but what's on my Christmas list, you say? I gotta give people in a live time to type questions. So my Christmas list this year, I just started making it. It is as follows. Number one, I want a fire pit. Okay. I recently bought some porch furniture and I feel like the best thing to have is a fire pit. So, fire pit, a cast iron skillet, 14-inch, so I can make that good cornbread. Okay. Yeah. Some of y'all don't make your cornbread in a cast iron skillet, so you don't get what I'm saying. But yeah, that honey cornbread, the good kind. Okay. I need a new cast iron skillet. I have one, but I feel like it's too small. So yeah, I put a 14-inch on my Christmas list this year. And I feel like I need some new gym headphones. Like right now I'm using my AirPods and we be having issues. Like the left one right now currently is going out. Yeah. How many of y'all left AirPod just currently just dies whenever it wants to? Like you put both of them in the case, but the left one just isn't charging. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So I maybe like some Beats or like some over the head headphones, you know? So that will be on my Christmas list. Maybe like a size 4-day trip to Seychelles. Okay. That would definitely be on my Christmas list. If you haven't heard of Seychelles, y'all, let me tell you, this is off the coast of Madagascar. It is so fucking pretty. Like this is definitely one of those things that I randomly stumbled upon on the internet and I want to go so bad. Like it is so beautiful. So yeah, a 4-day trip to Seychelles is definitely on my list. And I'm not gonna lie, something is wrong with me because I really just want to go and see the people. Like, I want to see the skin. I want to smell them. Like, I want to experience these people. Okay. I know it's weird. Okay. I thought this was a safe space. First of all, fuck y'all. Okay. I thought this was a safe space. But yeah, I really want to go to Seychelles. Not gonna lie, if you've ever been to Seychelles, automatically gain like 4 points in my book. All right. So let's go back up into some questions. Okay. First one. What are your thoughts on the friends to lovers trope? So this can be taken a few different ways. So are you saying like people who are put in the friend zone who then become lovers? Or are you saying like people who are platonic friends who eventually become lovers? Either way, I know me personally, all of my platonic friends of the opposite sex are platonic friends because they're fucking trash or they think I'm trash. Like all of my platonic friends that are all of the opposite sex, we automatically decided, yeah, I don't think this is going to work. So like we can be friends because I'm not interested in you or you're not interested in me. Like my platonic friends that are male, my male platonic friends, I have seen the way they interacted with women. Baby, I would never. I would fucking never. Okay. So yeah, it depends on what you're talking about. But for me personally, I definitely think that men and women can be platonic friends because 9 times out of 10, one of them has figured out that the other one is trash or not what they're looking for in a partner. So yeah, I think it's a thing. Can we switch into relationships after being? Oh my God!
Not trash. I don't know who the fuck
Do y'all hear Shad?
like,
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that Shad does not have a mic because his opinion is not valid in this one moment because the fuck.
Exactly.
Um,
I'm a good nigga.
Shad talking about I'm a good nigga. Hold on, let me scroll down to the next one. Next one. Mulby Lion said, I seen that Tommy White Ranger sword for you. Oh yeah, baby. But did you get it though? Did you fucking get it? Right? You saw that Saba? You saw that Saba for me and you thought of the kid? Did you get it for me? Yes or no? Like what? Next one. What are your goals or expectations for the new year? Y'all, listen, I actually got some fire shit planned for the new year. 2025, I'm going to get heavier into my acting bag, okay? I've been doing the lightsaber training. I want to give y'all more videos and more content on that. I also started combat training. Like, I want to take this shit to the next level. My whole thing is I've always tried to be ahead of what everyone else is doing and just doing what everyone else is doing. And because of my actual interests and the things that I like to do, it just worked out that way. So 2025, y'all gonna see more fight videos. Y'all gonna see more fight choreo. Y'all gonna see more acting. It's gonna be lit. It's up. And yeah, I also want to do more date outside the plate. So I'm not sure if y'all have tapped in or not, but on YouTube, I have a series called Date Outside the Plate. I also have an Instagram page called Date Outside the Plate where I give you date ideas that don't involve food. Now, don't get me wrong, baby, we gonna eat. Okay, we gonna eat, but that's not gonna be the main center of the actual date. So far we've done like, Longwood Gardens, Eastern State Penitentiary, Franklin's Mad Scientist Museum. We've done Walking to Ben Franklin Bridge, Ott's Exotic Plant Farm, like a bunch of different like date ideas. And it's not just in Philly, like they're across the country. So yeah, that's definitely something else I want to tap into more for 2025. Hold on. My Bugsman says, what's an acceptable, oh God, what's an acceptable budget for a first date? Social media has me feeling like I'm stingy. Less than $250. Baby, okay? Now, everything ain't for everybody. But for me, I personally don't want you spending more than $50 on our first date. Oh my God, she's a fucking pick me! I know, right? I'm actually not a pick me. I'm just courteous, okay? My whole thing is, if I want you to spend over $250 on my first date, that means I expect you to spend it on every woman that you fall or every woman that you encounter, right? And realistically, in today's society and market, that's not feasible, okay? I personally don't want a man who's willing to spend over $250 on every first date because in today's market, it's not feasible, okay? Unless you're talking about the top 1% of men, and I don't care who you are, a majority of your dating history cannot be the top 1% of men, right? Like, it doesn't exist, right? And this is coming from someone who dates the average man, right? And it's like, oh, you don't know because you settle for less and blah, blah, blah. Girl, fuck you, okay? I feel like for me personally, I don't want you spending more than $50 on our first date simply because A, it shows me you have discernment and good investing skills. Also, I don't want you to spend too much on me and feel like you're entitled to anything more than just a first date. I don't want you spending more than $50. Let's get some coffee. Let's get some ice cream. Honestly, we only at 25 for real. I'd rather do that because I don't want you feeling like I owe you a second date, a text back, any fucking thing. If I decide this isn't the move for me, we're good and we can split amicably, right? I don't want you to spend half your rent money on me. I don't want you to feel like you got to show up with a bag, take me to a 5-star thing, because now it's like, bro, do I like you or do I like the things you're able to expose me to? Do I like you or do I like the gifts you bring me? Do I like you or do I like the spaces you're able to accompany me in? Like, nah, I want you to know I like you for you, Stink. Like, I like your company. I like your time. I like your conversation. I'm invested on the potential of what we can become. We can go to fancy dates anytime. We can go to a fancy dinner anytime. We can go on a trip anytime. Baby, you don't even got to pay all the time. What I'm saying is, I want to make sure I like you for you. So you spending over $50 on me isn't necessary. And that's no shade to the girls who feel like it is. I'm just saying for me, as a woman who comes with her own, I just want to like you. And that's it. That's it. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to scroll up. Y'all was fucking going ham. Give me a second. The Godfather 168 says, well, we all need to go shopping for matching PJs and get some popcorn so we can watch these holiday movies and I can cook. So yeah, we gonna eat. The AC Lightness says, thank you. Social media got people's expectations messed up. Deuce Club says, snap, 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 preach. What's up, Shizzo? The Godfather 168 says, and we're going to go to the range and shoot and go to movies, combat classes. Exgen Hassani says this. Michael Jaden says that's dope. J-Mo Jam 730 says agreed. And going back to these ranges classes, right? The crazy part is if we're on a first date, we're getting to know each other. We're trying to see if we vibe. We're trying to see if we want to take this further, right? The things that you would do that or get to know that person in that aspect in, you don't really need money for. A walk along a pond or a lake or a river, right? The gym, ice cream. Like, bro, I can tell a lot about what you get on your Sunday, my nigga. You getting jimmies or no? You call them jimmies or sprinkles. Like, it's so many things that go into this, right? So it's like, you don't need to spend a whole bunch of money to figure out if somebody likes you. Because if they like you, you don't need a whole bunch of money, right? And I know that certain people are going to tell you like, oh, well, I got my own standards and I got my own boundaries. Cool, that's on you. What I'm saying is for me, I want to make sure I like the partner and I don't like the things that they are able to bring. Because if I can't provide that lifestyle myself, I don't want it. Like, it's a difference between having a lifestyle that the both of us can, come together and create. And then there's a difference between a lifestyle that I'm genuinely happy with that I provide on my own. So it's like at this point, I just need you to come into my life and make it that much greater by being you. I just need you to be you. Like, your money is cool, but I just need you to be you. Like, are you funny? Can you handle my family roasting the shit out you? Because they all think they comedians, right? Like, are you able to put in and partake all these things? Like, these are things that are important to me. Mike X Ford says, you're not lying. Deuce Club says, what is a Jimmy? The fuck? You don't know what Jimmies are? Rainbow or chocolate, my nigga? You don't know what Jimmies are?
First time I heard that, I was in love.
What?
Say that forever.
Y'all don't, okay.
Jimmy's, bro.
So for y'all who don't know, right? When you get ice cream, preferably at the ice cream truck or at like an ice cream stand, right? They have sprinkles and Jimmies.
Get cultured.
They are the same thing. Sprinkles and Jimmies. Do you want rainbow sprinkles? Do you want chocolate sprinkles? Or do you want rainbow Jimmies? Or do you want rainbow or chocolate Jimmies? Like, Jimmies. I call them Jimmies. What you call them, Shad? Jimmies, yeah, the fuck?
Why would you call them sprinkles after you learned they're called Jimmys?
Exactly. Oh, almost into the live. My bad, y'all. Deuce Club says, gotta ensure the basics are actually liking the person is the basic as it gets, but people skip this step all the time. Deuce Club says, I'm in the Midwest. No Jimmy's here. Alphys! What's up? You late, dog? What's up? The fuck?
Mustard.
I know, right? We gotta start saying Alpha his name like mustard. Alphys! This is why I miss Tower Records, The Wall, Sam Goody Music Store dates. I used to learn a fuck ton about the lady. I agree. And Alphys, the next time you come over here, a fucking hour into the segment, we're gonna beat your ass, okay?
If you posted your prompt, maybe he would have known.
Whose side are you on, Shot?
Alphys.
The fact that you are on Alphys' side and not mine is crazy. I hate it here. Alphys said niggas don't do prompts no more.
See?
Once again,
I ain't got no bike, though.
I just want to say this is now the questions portion of the show. If you have a question, please type it in the chat or click the question box and type it in the chat. Thank you. Alphys says that part. Hold on, let me go to the questions. What year did Cash Money Records take over? What is for the 99 and 2000, Alex? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I really do think I can go on Jeopardy. Like, this is probably one of my secret talents. I do think I can go on Jeopardy. And I think that if I'm not first, I'll definitely be second. I'm not coming in third. I do think I can go on Jeopardy. What is your take on dating multiple people at once? Or you give time and attention to one person at a time? If more than one, what's one thing that differentiates for you? Okay, so uh, Me personally, I don't have a problem with dating more than one person at a time. It's not for me, but I'm not against it. My only recommendation or suggestion is make sure you can handle dating more than one person at a time. Like, sometimes you got to sit back and check yourself like, yo, I can only text 2 bitches at once. Ladies, sometimes you have to say to yourself like, yo, I can only tell 2 niggas how my day went every day consistently so they feel like we're locked in. Like, I'm not against dating multiple people at once, but you got to know your limits. You have to know your limits. Like, if you're not able to give time and attention to everyone, baby, this ain't the life for you. And I'm also not against double texting, okay? I'm going to copy and paste the same text message and send it to 2 different niggas, okay? I'm not against that. I'm not against that. Now, once again, this isn't the life for me, but I'm not against it, okay? Because as long as you're able to give everybody the same time and attention, I don't see a problem. Now, some people are not good at multitasking. The ADHD gene didn't bless them. So they don't have the qualifications to be able to multitask like that. And if that's not your ministry, that's okay. Okay. Just learn you need to scale back a bit because everything ain't for everybody, right? How long do you eat leftovers? I meal prep, so a week. I can eat it for a week, all right? I'm not the one to ask that question too because I meal prep. If need be, I'm going to eat leftovers for a long ass time. What color are your toes right now? They're this soft pink that are on my nails. It's a very odd question, but okay, here we are. We're getting the questions done. We're getting the questions done. Make sure you guys click the question box. Click the question box. Put your questions in. I'm reading the questions that are in the questions box right now. Baked mac and cheese or stovetop? I didn't even know stovetop made baked mac and cheese. I thought they only made stuffing. But if your question was stuffing or baked mac and cheese, I don't know. I ain't supposed to be eating either one of these. Really, it's cutting season, so I don't really fucking know. I'm not the right person to ask this. What do I enjoy making more though? I'd rather make stuffing. Stuffing is like a thing me and my grandma used to make. So stuffing is definitely like something I'd rather make because it's like, oh, sentimental vibes, right? Outfit says, shout out to the feet gang. You can go. You can. Apology, somebody just called me, but you can go. You can fucking go. I am Sarah LRAC says, I had a question for you like 2 weeks ago, but I forgot it. Boy, if you don't. Lulu954 said that what color your toes was too freaky. Turn your horny down, right? Amal B. Lion says, we're going to have to work all that food off Friday. Who is we? Because I'm cooking for the family, right? But I also have my meal that I am going to eat. So like, I wasn't joking when I said cutting season starting today. So your girl is 165 and I'm trying to get down to like a 160, 155, 155 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. Okay. So yeah, I'm cutting right now. I ain't finna pick out tomorrow. G-Bag says, girl, don't you gotta go cook? First of all, I started before I came here. I ain't dumb. Okay. Like I said before, we recording this before Thanksgiving, but it's going to release after Thanksgiving. But I already got my potato salad done. Okay. I already got my greens cut. Okay. You just want a potato salad? First of all, potato salad was the only thing that's done. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Outfit says double texting equals energy conservation. Thank you. I agree. Hold on, wait. Outfit says, I ain't supposed to eat these things anymore. Big Vic got the Bruce Lee back now. He think you better than us. Shut the fuck up. And do. Yeah, man. All right. So what did we learn today, y'all? What did we learn? What did we discuss? Let's tap in and recap. Okay. First, I don't think the dating pool has piss in it. I think it has entitlement. And once we get past that, we're able to move on to bigger and better things. Okay. One of them being, we have to acknowledge that it's not the pee that be getting us. It's the pool that be getting us. A lot of us be swimming in these community pools, and we got to stop that, okay? The pools that let the niggas wear socks, okay? Let the bitches have their tracks and Band-Aids floating all on the top of the pool surface. We got to stop it. We got to stop it. We need to start swimming in pools that have better standards, better boundaries, better qualifications. Go to the pools that have a wristband, okay? Do you go to a therapist? Wristband? Do you have a primary care physician? Wristband? Are you financially stable? Wristband. These are the things we need to give our attention to. And back to this entitlement thing, it doesn't matter if you do all the right things, say all the right things, purchase all the right things, give the right amount of coochie. You are not entitled to anybody or anything or anyone's wallet for that matter, okay? As long as we understand that, we will have a better time dating, okay? A lot of this has to do with discernment, and we all have discernment. No matter what we try to convince ourselves, we all possess a certain level of discernment. And the biggest example of that is, you can't eat at everybody's house. Why? Because some people wash their greens in the tub. Some people let their cats on the kitchen counter, okay? Some people let their dogs lick the spoon. You know that. You can't eat at everybody's house. The same way you can't eat at everybody's house is the same way you can't date everybody and give everyone your time and attention, okay? And the next point I want to make is that don't you ever in your fucking life say, I could have anybody, but I choose you. Why wouldn't you, bitch? Okay? Let's start there. Why wouldn't you, right? But that phrase never really sits well with me because it's like, it's given you think you settle for me. I hate that for you. It's giving you're not aware of all the blessings that I have and I'm able to give. And you're trying to downplay my concerns as if my emotions aren't valid. This is a partnership, baby. Let me know that I care and I matter. Don't tell me you can have anybody but you chose me. Show me. That's what I want and that's what I need. The last thing we talked about was, my Christmas list. I really want this 14-inch cast iron skillet. I'm gonna start an Amazon wish list. Y'all gonna give me this cast iron skillet, please? Thank you. And thank you. I also put a fire pit on there and a 4-day trip in Seychelles, y'all. It's Seychelles, okay? And I'm only saying this because it's actually a really beautiful place. And I probably shouldn't tell y'all because y'all like to burn shit out, but it's okay. This is a safe space and we're family. We're going to share. All right. It's really a dope destination. Okay. I also wanted to say, this episode is going to drop after Thanksgiving, but I was on live trying to swap my turkey wings for someone's fried turkey because I never had it before. So next week, I'll let you know if I actually got it. And yeah, that's it. My message is always going to be the same. Follow me on the gram at Stormy PEA. At Chocolate Chip and Sip. And if you don't remember anything else, please remember my toes are soft pink. I love you guys and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.